Welcome back. Today's video we're going to learn how to make these felt eyes with no Cricut. We're going to cut it all by hand. So get out your scissors. Let's get crafting. First, make sure you subscribe. Alright, so here's what you're going to need to make those felt eyes. The first things first is scissors, any kind, as long as they could cut felt. And then for these specific eyes, I just use white and black felt. These are from the Dollar Tree, and this is what it looks like in store. Crafter's Square, $1.25 felt roll. We're not going to use the blue one today. We're using black and white. And it's nice to have something round to make a perfect circle to trace if you need a little help and it's your first time cutting by hand with felt. So okay, let's get started. To start off, the very first step is make sure you have a straight line. As you can see, I use this for a few other projects, but make sure you're using the corner and that you have your straight line right here. And then get whatever you need as to help you make that circle shape. Then I'm just going to put it right there on the corner. Then with a pencil, I'm going to lightly draw a line. I could barely see the line there, but that's okay. That's enough. That's all I need. I'm just going to slowly cut along that invisible line we made with the pencil. And that's it. There's your, see how it gives us an L shape. Now we have one, it's perfect, it looks great. We trimmed off any edges that were kind of sticking out. So now that we have one that looks perfect, in order to get another one, the exact same shape, size, everything, we'll just get our felt again, put the good one on top of that roll of felt, and then once again line it up with the corner, and then just trace the felt with the pencil. So this way we're getting the exact same shape for the second eye. Okay, so now that we traced it, we're going to cut it. And then once again, just go back. If there are any pieces that are kind of sticking out and you feel like it's not 100% perfect, just go back. And a lot of times I'll stack them together. And then this way you can see which parts need to go. So one of them is a little bit longer, so I'm just going to go ahead and trim that off right here. And then I'm going to look at the sides and see what needs to be trimmed off. So look at that. Doesn't that look great? They look exactly the same, if not close enough. But anyways, doesn't that look great? Now let's work on the other part of the eye. Okay, so for the next part of the eye, we're going to need our black felt. So what we're going to do is we're going to get one of the eyes, and same thing with that corner. We're just going to put that against the black. And then once again, we're going to trace it and cut it just right. Alright, so first we just cut off a piece that's about the same length, and then once again we trace it over the white part of the eye, and then we cut off all the extra pieces. So there, now we have the eye. And then once again for the other eye, what we do is we'll just grab this and then to kind of trace it and cut around. Like I said, leave a little bit extra room. That way you can go over it and make it just right. It's easier to get the edges just right when you have a little piece instead of cutting it straight from the roll. All right, let's see our eyes now. All right, so there we go. We have our eyes now. Doesn't that look great? And then what I like to do is I get my glue gun and I like to glue the black piece onto the white piece, and then that just puts it in place for when we put it on our plushie. That way it's not moving everywhere. So I just lightly put a little dab of hot glue. I don't like to do too much. We don't want it spilling everywhere. And if there's a piece sticking out, we just cut it. there we have it. We have our 2 eyes. And then what you can do is you can either sew it on a plushie, but I don't have like an actual sewing needle. I only have like the yarn needles. So I'm just gonna glue them on, and I think this is gonna be just as good anyways. Alright, so here it is, the finished plushie. As you can see, we have the L shape and the half circle, and then I could have added a little more glue to make it more secure, but I'll probably sew it on later once I get a needle. And look how cute it was. It looks a lot more lively. It has a little more personality than just the ones with the safety eyes. So it was really cool, really exciting to make. The best part is these are from the Dollar Tree. It's only $1.25, and I've seen felt at Walmart as well. So you can really get it for a cheap price. It doesn't have to be a lot. You don't have to spend a lot of money. And what's nice is that it's so hard to find safety eyes in store. The only store I've seen them at is Hobby Lobby and then Joann, but you know, Joann closed. And even Hobby Lobby doesn't have a lot of sizes of safety eyes. So this is so nice to give your plushies personality, and especially if you have a market or something coming up and you have to finish a lot of plushies and you're running out of safety eyes and they're not getting in the mail fast enough. This is another great alternative. So thanks again so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day. Bye.